Hi, this is Swilly, and this is Swilly's Silly Segments number 9. We've got a little bit of an exciting show for you tonight, maybe even a little bit of singing coming up. So if you don't want to listen to that, you might go ahead and shut the computer off or the TV. But for those of you interested, just wait. I want to start off today by letting you know that all of the buds are doing well. I took a picture this morning before the rain started, so you can see them, and they're all coming along very nicely. And maybe next week I will draw them and let you see a picture of them drawn. But here's for now is a picture of them. There you go. I know you might be thinking to yourself, Swilly, why is your disembodied head floating around? Well, when you've got the technology and you have the fun toys, you might as well use them. So enjoy my big head floating around in front of the earth. Why the earth? We'll get to that in just a minute. So last night, my husband and I were sitting on the front porch, as we do sometimes, and we were playing Disney Emoji Blitz, and we were just enjoying the nice spring weather. And all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something flying, and I looked up, and there was a barn owl sitting just across the road from us in a tree. And he was nice enough to stay there and pose for a little while. So I'm going to plop up a picture my husband went in the house, got the camera, and took, and I used my binoculars, and we got to watch him for quite a while. So I've been encouraging you, to go outside and spend some time outside. I highly recommend that you do that. You never know what you're going to see. Wildlife is, in fact, sometimes very, very wild. Now, before we get on to the next part, I do want to mention that if you're the kind of person that, thinks good thoughts for people and sends good vibes for people, I could use some of those right now. Since this pandemic has begun, I've developed an addiction. I've developed an addiction to Werther's original sugar-free caramel candies. And I can't seem to get enough of these. So I'm trying to do better, but at least they're sugar-free. But anyway, I highly recommend these. If you're at Dollar General, you can get a bag for $1. Really, really good. And again, they're sugar-free. All righty, the earth. It's wonderful. We appreciate the earth, especially right now when we're all, supposed to be social distancing and self-quarantining and all. It's nice to be able to get outside and move around a little bit on the earth. Today is Earth Day. In fact, today is the 50th year of the celebration of Earth Day. When did Earth Day start, Swilly? You might be thinking. Well, I looked it up online by looking and verifying with at least 3 sources. And I found that in 1970, which would again make this the 50th year, Earth Day began in the United States. Senator Gaylord Nelson from Wisconsin wanted this celebration to occur to basically focus everyone's attention on the status of the Earth, particularly in issues related to air and water pollution. And since that time, Earth Day has kind of become an educational day where people educate themselves on how the globe is doing and what we can do better to make sure that we take care of our Earth. Earth Day became a global celebration in 1990, so that would have been 30 years ago. And though this pandemic has probably kind of squelched many of the big 50-year Earth Day celebrations that would have gone on today, I encourage you to do something exciting today, or if you don't watch this for a couple of days, whenever you do watch this video, think to yourself, maybe I'll get on Disney Plus and watch a documentary on animals or something, or get online and research, hey, maybe has the pandemic had any effect on air pollution and water pollution? I mean, there's not as much running around now. It's be interesting to see. But anyway, happy 50th Earth Day today, and be sure that you give Mother Earth a little bit of love today. Alrighty, now I had a request for the photo competition, and we're going to do that. And now I'm going to have to log back into my phone, so give me just a second to do that so I can get ready. Alrighty, so we're going to have a competition. Oh no, and now everything has just changed where it was, and I may not get it back to the right spot, but maybe I will. Okay. So first off, let me introduce to you what our next photo competition, Cast Your Shadow, is going to be about. Maybe if the technology will catch up. We're having a photo competition. I know that you can win. Take a picture of a shadow The light can be fleeting of a shadow, of a shadow. Take a picture of a shadow. I know they will all be great. Yes, cast your shadow photo competition. We're looking for some creativity. We're looking for maybe an interesting use of shadow, but here are the rules. You must be a Bergman student or staff or faculty member to enter. You need to take your picture yourself. It needs to be an original photo that you have taken. It's okay if you want to try to stage something. Keep in mind we're looking for creativity and interest factor. You need to send those to me by email or text by sometime next Tuesday. So that's the deadline. Anytime between now and next Tuesday, you can send those to me. All right, and then I'll try to get that all put together to make the video Wednesday, and we will do like we've done before. We will vote on the winners, and I will, paint you a rock if you're one of the winners. So let's get out there and take some pictures. I know it's supposed to be rainy for a couple of days, but I'm sure the light's going to peek out at some point, and I'm sure we can get some really interesting photos. So cast your shadow photo competition. Pictures due by Tuesday if you want to enter that competition. And if you have any questions, you can email me or you can text me about that. All righty. Don't forget, you can get on Miss Snow's YouTube channel and you can draw. I know she's done a lot more drawings, vlogs of things that you can follow along. Also, your AMIs, good news, starting this week. You only have 2 assignments per subject for the whole week. So for those of you that have been struggling to keep up, this shouldn't be as big a deal for you. I encourage you to check your email. That's how teachers are getting a hold of you if you're missing something. And then let us know if you need any help, because that's what we're here for. We're all in this together. All righty. Well, that does it for segment number 9. And I apologize for the singing, but that was kind of fun to do. And send me your pictures for Cast Your Shadow by Tuesday if you want to enter the photo competition. A little shout out really quickly. Good luck to all my students who are competing in the virtual science fair. They're working really hard on their stuff right now to get it sent in, and I'll be sure and post the results of that in a couple of weeks when we find out who the winners are. All righty, everybody. I will talk to you next week, and hopefully we'll have a lot of Cast Your Shadow photos to take a look at and to vote from. See you guys, and have a great week.